The Wagner Group is a private military company founded in the year 2014. It's currently headed by Prigozhin, who's famously known as Putin's chef for providing catering services at various Russian state events. Even though the private military company are technically illegal in Russia, in November 2022, Wagner opens its headquarters in St. Petersburg. This was probably motivated by the fact that the Russian government has worked on the same missions with Wagner in Ukraine. Wagner is a classic example of a military proxy. Wagner has fought in 3 parts of the world, namely the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. The United Nations, France, USA, and other Western countries have had mixed emotions about the group. There's evidence that the group is committing atrocious crimes in war areas. To add on, the group is suspected for interference of elections in various countries, including the Western world. After 2010, there has been a boom in private military contractors and private security contractors. This has been a trending practice worldwide. For example, the USA outsourced private security contractors to carry out some of their duties in Iraq. As for the Wagner Group, Russia and other countries engage them for various services ranging from security to military combat. Since inception, the Wagner Group has gone from having 1,000 fighters in the year 2016, 5,000 fighters in the year 2017, to over 50,000 fighters in the year 2023. In the past 9 years, the group has operated in Syria, Central African Republic, Mali, Libya, Sudan, Mozambique, and latest, Ukraine in the year 2023. There are more countries not listed where the Wagner Group has offered its services. Wagner has made a good reputation for itself for the fact that they're able to work in any terrain, whether a rainforest or a hot scorching desert. For that reason, they've experienced exponential growth. With the military infrastructure support from Russia, we may assume the group has been a partner of choice to countries sharing healthy bilateral ties with Russia. Private military companies are known to be more flexible, cheaper, less accountable, and often a lot more capable than the regular militaries. This has made the contractors a preferred choice for most countries. Just to give you perspective, we've estimated earnings of military contractors in the United States of America. As for the Wagner Group, they are undergoing sanctions for multiple countries. This makes it difficult to know the exact earnings. The Wagner Group has a complex business model which heavily depends on having contracts in mineral-rich war-torn countries. They get mining and timber concessions as the mode of payment. It's reported that in the 4 years before the Ukraine war, Wagner made $250 million from Syria and Mali through extraction of minerals such as gold and oil. This does not include cash payments received during the period from other contracts. Trading in natural resources gives Wagner and Russia a way to evade sanctions. With timber concessions in Central African Republic, gold and diamond mining in Mali and Sudan, oil mining in Syria, plus payments from the Ukraine war, the Wagner Group is estimated to be worth over $2 billion. Coming to the other earnings. In the current Ukraine war, 80% of the frontline soldiers are prisoners from Russia. The other 20% are contractors. With prisoners on the front line, Wagner in cooperation with the Russian government are offering the prisoners suspended sentences, which reduces the wage bill for Wagner. This reduces the cost of operations for Wagner Group while increasing profits. It's not clear what Russia will pay the Wagner Group for the services they're providing in Ukraine. The Wagner Group actively helped in the annexation of Crimea in the year 2014. The Wagner Group was heavily involved in Russia's capture of the city Bakhmut in Ukraine. In some instances, Wagner extensively relied on Russian military infrastructure, ranging from using a shared base, medical services, and transportation. This has been the case in the Russia-Ukraine war. What surprised the world? The Wagner Group went against Russia and held a one-day insurgence on the 25th of June 2023. And the following day, the head of the Wagner Group sought asylum in Belarus while calling off the insurgents. Prigozhin suggested that the Russian government has been undersupplying the Wagner Group with resources and also exposing them to unnecessary risk in Ukraine. It begs the question, is it a case of pursuing political power after having military and financial capacity? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch out for more videos.